Let's talk Rush Hour. Can we talk Rush Hour? Let's talk Rush Hour. So Rush Hour is a 1998 buddy cop action comedy film. That's a mouthful. It stars Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Oh man, the I still remember the first time I watched this movie. It was back when they had VHS rental stores. Yeah, I'm dating myself. Feel free to make fun. I remember renting the VHS way before the days of streaming. And I remember taking it home and phew, I watched that thing I don't know how many times. I rented it for the weekend and I must have watched it, I'm not even kidding, probably like 7 times. It was so hilarious to me. It was such a fun time. So many moments that just cracked me the hell up, man. Like, oh my God. The whole thing is just hilarious. Chris Tucker has to be one of the absolute worst cops ever, but I think that's kind of the point of his character. Yeah, so because Chris Tucker plays Officer James Carter and Jackie Chan plays Chief Inspector Lee. I mean, yes, Jackie Chan does comedy, you know that, and Chris Tucker does comedy, and who would have thought that those two together would have worked as well as it did? But man, does it! I mean, there's three of them, so the pros of this movie. Chris Tucker as James Carter is just perfect. He is hilarious as hell. He is such a smartass. He is full of one-liners. He is full of memorable moments, and just he's hilarious. Like I love the whole interplay with the mobster guy when he's like grabbing or whatever. He's all, man, get your hands off this suit, man. Your mama bought me this suit for Christmas. This is my favorite suit. And it's like that dude's like a drug dealer or like some kind of mobster or whatever, and that's like his family member or something like that. Not like how he's like this crazy badass, and then like Chris Tucker's a cop, but he's all like, "How come you didn't go on church? I made the night service. I had some things to take care of." It's just hilarious. Another pro of the movie is Jackie Chan as Chief Inspector Lee. The guy is inhuman, man. He does all of his own stunts. The guy does things that no human should be able to pull off, but somehow he does, and it works. And then he's got a couple of good one-liners as well. Seeing the things that he does, man, Jackie Chan is incredible. He is such a national treasure. Or would it be international treasure? Another pro of this movie is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is really good. It has music, obviously Drew Hill, their song is really good, as well as the one, Jay-Z did. There's like a really cool little slap bass line that goes on throughout the movie that I really like. I've tried to learn it, and it's a little tricky for me, but it's not hard, but it's really catchy. It's really cool. Another pro of this movie is the action sequences. Like they are done so well. Not just the martial arts ones, but also the ones with the guns, the explosions, and all that. Dude, it is done so well, so well. I absolutely love it. Another pro is I'm probably butchering this. Ken Leung Long Leung. I probably butchered it as Sang. He's like the blonde haired guy who's second to the villain. He's definitely really cool. He just has some really good moments, and I like his interaction with Chris Tucker on the phone. You can just tell Chris Tucker's character gets on his nerves, and it's good. I like his portrayal. His little fights, the little back and forth he has with Jackie Chan. Another pro in this movie is Elizabeth Pena. She plays Detective Tanya Johnson. She's cool. She's a good, welcome little addition to the film. Definitely a nice little foil to Chris Tucker. I wish I could see a little bit more of her like in some action scenes, but that's not really what her role is in the film. She's there to be part of the comical foil with Chris Tucker, but I like her character. She's definitely a good one. The cons of this movie: the bad guy, Thomas Griffin, or known as Juntao throughout the film. He's played by Tom Wilkinson. It's not that he's bad. I mean, he does a serviceable enough job. He's fine, but just I don't know. I don't know. I feel that his second in command, Sang or Song or Sang, I still am pronouncing it wrong. I know I am. Played by Ken Leung Long, whatever. I think he came off more villainous than the actual villain. And I get it. They play the whole Juntao thing up throughout the film as this big, menace. And when it's finally revealed who he is, to me it was a little underwhelming, but it didn't take away enough from the movie. Then again, that's what they say. The ones that go around talking about it, the bad boys are usually not as tough as they like to say they are or portray that they are, and the ones that don't look like tough guys, they're usually the more insane ones. I mean, look at all the serial killers and all those psychos in history. They weren't very threatening. They weren't technically bad boys, and they were fucking insane. So what do I give Rush Hour? Well, there's no other 5 out of 5. It's got a lot of things going for it. It's a lot of positive things. It's yeah, chef's kiss. I love it. There's a reason why they made 2 more of these. So have you seen Rush Hour? I hope you have. If you haven't, dude, seriously, come on. It's a classic by this point. You should go check it out. As always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. I love you guys, and those of you who have not subscribed, come on, man. If you made it this far, at least hit the subscribe button. Damn. Or even the like button goes a long way. I would appreciate that, okay? As always, I love you guys. And take care. Bye.
You seem as if you like to talk. I like to let people talk who like to talk. It makes it easier to find out how full of shit they are.
What the hell did you just say?